Hey, what's up guys, TheCampingRusher here. Welcome back everybody to another Fortnite video. 12.2 was just announced. We're going to talk about what's coming and a couple other things in today's video, so make sure you stick around. Thanks everyone for touching that like button. We hit 11,000 on the last video, which just always makes me feel good, so thank you very much. Can we match it? We don't even have to beat it. Let's match it today, 11K, that would be great. Here's the announcement from Fortnite status. 12.2 arrives tomorrow. Downtime will begin at 4 a.m. Eastern. So of course, if you're new to how this channel works, I'll be staying up all night tonight. At least 2 videos going live within a few hours of the update dropping. So right now, make sure you're subscribed to the channel so you don't miss anything. It's expected to be a big one. A couple things we know about it are, first, the easy ones are some of the bug fixes. These are for sure confirmed fix in 12.2. You can see the Battle Royale ones there. Stuck inside the porta potty was a big one. And unable to resume auto sprint on PS4, and then you can see a bunch of other ones there as well for Save the World, Creative, and just in general. But then on top of that, here are some issues that you've probably noticed that won't be fixed in 12.2, but Epic is aware of them so far. So the big one is the reports of FPS drops since V12. Now, I've been having weird issues with that. Everyone's having different versions of this issue. Mine's been game freezes. Specifically, you've probably seen it. The only way I can fix it is if I'm not filming my gameplay. So, which as a Fortnite YouTuber, that kind of hurts the team a little bit. The only way I can fix it is if I'm not filming my game. So I don't know, and I know everyone doesn't film, so other people have been having FPS drop issues without filming their gameplay. They're not sure what the problem is, but they're investigating. They should have it figured out hopefully by 12.3. Now, a couple things that we know are coming, and we hope it's in this update. So the first one is obviously helicopters. I'm banking on it tonight, man. I think this new season's been awesome. It's been a bit quiet for the last few days, and everyone's just been waiting. Helicopters have been like the big thing teased this season. I get don't do it week 1, week 2. Let us just enjoy that first. All the novel things that happened right away with the new season. But now that it's been, 2 weeks? 3 weeks? Now introduce something else big that's going to change the game. So it should be tonight. Again, I will have gameplay the minute it's up here on the channel, so make sure you subscribe. But with that being said, my big thing will be, I guess, 2 things. The only thing we know about it is they have 1,500 health, and they're able to boost. We don't know if there's a weapon attached, so if these things are just transport helicopters, or if we're going to be able to have some helicopter fights. Oh, I cannot wait, man. The plane, like I said before, the planes were some of the most OP items, but some of the best times I had playing this game is when those things came out. The other thing is, will they introduce helicopters to competitive mode? I think that was one of the big problems with planes, is like I said back in the plane days, that everyone would just fly up in competitive. You'd shoot twice and you'd form a truce, and then none of the planes would shoot at each other, and they'd just survive till the very end to get easy points. So there has to be a fix with that. Maybe a height limit is something we've talked about, but we'll see. The other thing is revolving around the locker. The first one is locker presets. We know they're coming. It's one of the most, I guess, highly awaited features this season. And basically, you can save an entire preset for later, which I think we're just going to get a lot more good-looking outfits rolling around, because you don't have to customize every little bit every time you want to change. So hopefully that's coming tonight as well. And on top of that, Spadicy did put up, remember Spadicy always does unique leaks. He put up a video here of it's a work in progress reworked locker. So I don't, this might include, I assume it includes the locker presets. And again, he just put this out today, a few hours ago. So here's the video, and then I'll show you something else right afterwards. So definitely a different visual, obviously. And then one other thing you can see here, I'll throw this picture up, and this one got more likes than the video did. There's a battle bus thing here where we should be able to change the battle bus. Now, this has been in the files for a long time. He does say that. He just reintroduced it, I think, to generate a little bit of hype, whatever it is. The ability to customize your battle bus is a feature, is a feature, work in progress feature. It's been in the files for a while, and it'd be a good time to do it. I think with a big locker revamp, this would be a good time. So I don't know. I think it would be fun. I think we talked about this a while ago when it first came out, but we'll see. Those are kind of the two exciting things that we know about. And then of course there'll be some skins and from there maybe event stuff, but I'm not too sure. And then some map changes as well. We assume the rig is going to be changing based on who chose or how many people chose Shadow or Ghost for the Tina style, right? And then all the map changes based on that. Same with the loot that you get from the rig, which is probably one of my favorite parts about this season so far. Moving on here to a couple things outside of the update. The first is from HypeX. The 2020 annual pass, it was a feature that was scrapped. We talked about it. I don't think it was this season, but last season, the start of last season. And it was going to be this feature where you pay, I forget how much it was going to cost, but you pay, and for the entire year, you get every single battle pass, plus bonus items that were only available to annual pass users. They scrapped it. We don't really know why, to be honest, but here's what it would have looked like. Maybe they'll bring it back one day. I don't know. Or bring it here one day. I guess it was never here. On top of that, someone asked FireMonkey, is the Floors Lava LTM compatible with the Chapter 2 map? And FireMonkey said, the lava in the Floors Lava LTM still is the shape of the Chapter 1 map and is super buggy, causing it to be possible to die even on the spawn island before the game starts. So it most likely won't return anytime soon, which is unfortunate, man. Floors Lava is one of my favorites. I know some people don't enjoy it, but it was a good one to really just practice cranking. Practice building and in a bit more of an exciting way than just doing it in creative. I think that's what the reason I really liked it. Of course, it had some flaws, but I think all the LTMs do, and that was one of my favorites. So hopefully they clean it up and bring it back eventually. Next up here, competitive-wise, platform cash cups solos have returned every Wednesday. Prove yourself each week. Cash prizes will be awarded to the top-ranked players, and it will be split once again, Xbox and PlayStation together, Switch and mobile together, and PC together. There's also a Contender Cash Cup solo, which is every Thursday, and cash prizes awarded in that one as well. That one's not platform restricted, and that one will probably be less in total because I think it's Contender, so anyone can play in that one. So they're usually a bit easier, I believe. So those are coming back. There's a lot of solos, though, this season, man. I know we've got the duo FNCS, but I want Hype Night. Give me Hype Night duos. I think would be a good time. Hypex here, fun fact, the dual pistols will return in a legendary rarity when Deadpool is released. According to this weapon ID, Donut equals Deadpool's codename, and SR equals legendary. So you can see it there. Here are the stats as of now. These could change, but similar to what we haven't had these in a while. Dual pistols were a good weapon, though, if you remember. A lot of people would take them instead of the SMG. It took a little bit longer to pull out compared to the SMG, but you could do some big burst damage. So you go shotgun and switch to them right away. A pretty deadly combo. So we'll see. I'm excited for the return of that once Deadpool comes back. And next up here, yesterday, Fortnite did a poll, or wasn't yesterday, 3 or 4 days ago actually. They threw up a poll, and it was which of these emotes would you want to see remixed as a lobby track? And you can see who wins here, but Pop Lock, Savor the W, and Freestylin'. Freestylin' was the winner, 44.6%, and they just confirmed that today was Freestylin'. They just said it today, so the poll is over officially. Deadpool said rigged, the official Deadpool account, rigged. So are you going to give it away for free? And then Fortnite gave some eye emojis. So it looks like the lobby track will most likely be free. Are they usually free? I don't think they are. Those music packs. So you do usually have to buy them. But again, any free item we're happy with. But cool to see. We know there's an obvious collaboration going on, but always good to see the official Twitters interact and having some fun with it. And finally, just like last video, we had a good LTM concept. This one's pretty good. Not as good as the one we looked at last time, the boss battle LTM. I thought that was a great concept. Here is another one, Team Takeover, a 4-on-4 team deathmatch game mode, and basically it takes place at a single POI. So the goal is 50 elims. Squads is what he says, but basically a small version where everyone's tucked into a small area, kind of similar to even a classic Call of Duty team deathmatch mode or something like that from back in the day. I say back in the day because that's the game I used to play back in the day. I know a lot of people still play Call of Duty today, but I know there's been lots of good LTMs coming up, LTM concepts with a lot of support. So that just means the community's craving LTMs, man. Come on, Fortnite. Give us a few. We'll see. Hopefully they come out with some of those tonight as well. Usually we get the schedule leaked for the next week or two of what's coming out. Hopefully they introduce some new ones. I think we would love to see that, and probably some more information on that operation, the factions LTM that they've talked about. The big new LTM coming this season. That's all I got for you today, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for sticking around until the end. It really does help out a lot. And I'll see you later tonight, technically tomorrow morning, for some videos on 12.2. Cannot wait. And yeah, take care. Touch that like button. Code TheCampingRusher. Goodbye.